Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with the start of Alliance Wars Season 20. Now, with the start of the new season, we are busting out the black and yellow Neon Broncos hat because, well, I don't know, Bumblebees 2020? I don't know, shut up. It's not about the hat. It's not about the hat. It's not about the color. New hat, old hat, but new hat for the videos, new season. Alright, so we got a stubborn defense here, and we're going on path 9 with our new rank 3 ghost. Okay, now this is only a rank 4 massacre or Masacre. Okay, but the way that path 9 works is that if ghost can go on this path, holy shit, man, let's just say that. Let's just, now listen to me. It doesn't matter if this was a rank 4 5-star, rank 5, doesn't matter if it was a rank 4 6-star, because watch this, okay? Every time we hit them, we get the incinerates and the poisons and like one special attack and they're just flushed. It's ridiculous. It's just silly, man. If you're placing defense, make sure you put some hardcore ghost counters on this path because Jesus Christ. Up next, we have a much harder fight here, and this is Havoc, alright? So this season, I am going to be an officer in Battle Group 1. I'm going to help with the Alliance War attack, and this is one of the fights that me and the other officers are going back and forth on for a very, very long time. We were deciding if we wanted me to nuke him down with Ghost, or if I wanted to really slow play it with Warlock, or if we wanted to send a Red Hulk there. And we did end up sending myself here with Warlock, and it was a good fight, and I'm happy that we ended up doing it this way. Ghost probably would have been a really good option, to be honest, but the thing that was scaring me was the fact that there is the power focus 1, so he's going to be getting to special 1 very, very fast with Ghost, and with Warlock here, I'm going to be draining his power every single time I parry one of his mediums, and I can't hit him until that little charge counter changes to poison, because Warlock is not immune to incinerate, he's only immune to poison and bleed, of course. So also another really, really great option here would have been Colossus, but we did not have one available at the time. I need Warlock for some later fights later on, so of course Colossus would be the #1 option here, but we do not have that option available to us here. So I'm just going to be slow playing this with Warlock, going to be keeping him in the corner, just going to be dexing all the heavies, going to be hitting him when I can. I'm going to be draining his power every time I parry one of his mediums, and I'm just going to try and make it so he doesn't throw too many special attacks. This is really funny. The last hit of the hammer hits him when he goes into the incinerate phase, and I did take a little bit of incinerate damage, which is fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It's just going to cost me a potion or 2 later on. But at this point, he's down to half health. It's been about a minute and 10 seconds. I was never in fear of losing this fight. I got parried right there. That was annoying. But I mean, aside from that parry, it was a fine fight. And I'd feel safe doing this fight again with Warlock. I'd also feel fine doing it with Ghost or Colossus, but if I need to do it with Warlock again, I feel more than fine doing it with Warlock. It's very, very simple. He has a very, very easy heavy attack to evade in the corner there because it's so slow and it's so clear when he's coming down for that second bit. So it is very hard to get clipped by that heavy. If I were to get clipped by that heavy, he would have done a lot of damage with the feedback, but at this point we made it up to a special 3 now. If I can go back in time, I probably wouldn't have tossed off that special 2 at the time. I probably would have just kept building to a special 3 and just cycled SP3s. It's just it's simpler that way because it just drains Havoc's power and it does all the degen damage. And yeah, I mean, he's down to 5% now, and this was a very, very easy, simple fight as long as you have an idea of how to play Warlock and what you're doing. Try not to get parried if you can. Try not to get parried. That's my only advice there. That's what was one thing that went wrong in this fight. But I mean, hey, sometimes that happens, dude. Sometimes we get parried on Alliance War defense, but that's fine. Up next, I took these 2 fights. I had a Spider-Gwen, and then I had a Captain Marvel movie mini-boss, and I was so focused on the fights that I forgot to record, but as you can see from my health, they both went really, really well. I didn't lose any health in either of them. This is how I did them. We'll do duels here, okay? So Spider-Gwen is a stubborn defender, so I took a couple hits into the phase, and then I parried, and then I did a light attack. And I did a light attack because she was on the node where you get 5 light attacks, and 2 medium attacks, and 2 heavy attacks, or whatever they are, and then your power stops, you know, you stop being able to gain power then at that point, right? And basically, what I did here was I built up to a special 2, and I made sure I had all my charges still, and I tossed off 1 special 2, and that was the end of the fight. And then the next fight here had the same nodes, and also Captain Marvel movie on buffet, and I took it linked with the 200% regeneration potency, but that's not a big deal at all because this is exactly how I did it. I just parried 5 times, and from here on out she won't be healing anything for the rest of the fight, and she'll also never make it to a bar of power because she'll just consistently be healing from willpower from the bleed there, and she'll just never make it above bar power. I played it very, very slow, and I didn't lose any health at all. So up next, those two, they went really, really good, 2 solos. Up next we have a very long fight here against a Man-Thing mini-boss. And at this point in the war, it was looking like we had already won, so I didn't want to boost too big here. I didn't want to put like any power boost or vulnerability boosts. I've done this fight before with Warlock against Man-Thing. It's very, very simple, but this happened, by the way, and I had a mini heart attack because I took so long looking at the boosts and looking at the nodes, and I went back in, and I clicked on him, and I was like, if I just lost an attack bonus, I'm going to lose my mind. But I didn't. I still have all my health. Didn't lose any attack bonuses, so I said, alright. That was weird, but I went back in, I had my boosts active, looked at the nodes again, it's, what's it called, it's the Vigorous Assault, and some other nodes on him, but Man-Thing's really good on Vigorous Assault, because he has a regeneration buff every time he uses a special attack under 50% power. So, you guys know how I play Warlock. I don't want him to ever reach a bar of power. That was my plan, okay? And that was my plan up until I nullified one of my buffs on accident, and I saw his power meter shoot up, like really shoot up fast, and I said, holy crap, this guy has 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, and I said, this changes a lot of things. From 100 to 50% health, this is still the same fight for me, okay? I am going to take it very, very, very slow, and I'm going to try and bait his dashes and let the stun and the willpower healing from the stun drain his power. That's what I'm doing here, okay? When I build up to a special 3, I'll toss it when I need to when his power gets a little high. I'll drain his power, I'll heal some of it back for me. But I'm just trying to control this fight. I said, okay, we're a minute in, we're down 20%. This is going how I want it to go, okay? The Mystic Dispersion is still in the back of my mind. That's going to be very, very relevant for me when he gets below 50%. Okay, another thing to keep in mind here is I'm not dexing his special 1 because he is a stubborn defender and I don't want any of that degeneration damage to go away, okay? I want to make sure he's just consistently draining the entire fight. I'm taking this very, very slow here. Now I'm going to be healing up with Warlock a bit. I'll go up to back to 84% health, so that's nice. For I guess 78, I only had one of the things there. I'm just going to roll back, let him walk in at me here so he goes down to 0 power, and let's start again. We're at 60% now. Okay, so we're getting very close to 50% health. So at 50% health, whenever he tosses a special attack, he's going to be putting pustules on me, and when they explode, they're going to be nullifying. He's going to be getting more power, and what's going to happen then? He's going to go unblockable because he's going to get a regeneration buff, but he is going to be degenerating. So that's the good thing, at least. There's a silver lining there, okay? So we're down to about 50% health now, excuse me, and I was never worried about the time because I know that I could go a little bit faster if I have to towards the end, but at this point I'm like, he's really gaining power fast, and now he has that regen buff, and I'm like, damn it. Okay, that's not what I wanted, so I'm backing off here, but I realized if I dex, he's gonna go and stop on indestructible there. And look at this. So he comes in at me, he does a full combo, I'm mashing the special button, he goes for the 5th hit, and I get the special 3 off. He has 47% health left, I have 10% health left. He has 2 infections on him. I said, okay, this fight is not over yet. We are not losing this fight like this because of Mystic freaking Dispersion, all right? So at this point, I said, all right, I can't back off anymore. I have to be aggressive. I'm gonna have to bait out specials. He's gonna be unblockable for this fight. That's how it is, all right? That's what I decided. I'm gonna still take it slow when I can, but when he's regenerating, I can't go slow. I gotta go fast. I am down to 9% health here. I have got to build back up to another special 3, okay? He's gonna go indestructible. I know that. That's okay. We're gonna deal with it, all right? He's down to 34% health. I'm at 9% health. I desperately need to regenerate. I desperately need to get to special 3. I dexed out of that special 2 without triggering dex, so he didn't go unstoppable. But now he's regenerating because the infection fell off. That's not good. I gotta hit him. I gotta touch him. We got the degen back on him. All right, he's down to 25% health. I have a minute and a half left. I'm a little cautious now, but I'm not too worried about the time we got to the special 3. He's down to 21% health. I believe I have 2 infections now. This should bring me up to 17% health. Okay, that's going to be good. Our health pools are going to be kind of even now, okay? Let's see. All right, so he has 2 bars of power. He's draining pretty good. He's below 10%. He's not even anywhere near a bar of power. Oh my god, dude, we're going to win this fight. We are going to win. All we have to do is parry and 2 hits. Just parry, that's all we have. And then I parried. I parried him. Watch this, I parried. But he didn't get stunned. So I went in for my light attacks. I went in for my 5-hit combo to finish off the fight. But the Assassin Mastery made it so my parry didn't stick. And I was devastated after 4 minutes of that. And I just stared at the KO screen for about 10 seconds. And I just couldn't believe it. And I mean, it's fine. It's just a game, and at this point, it's not a make or break war. At this point in the war, this is like very much towards the end. But at the same time, it's like, wow, all of that, man, to die when I shouldn't really have died because of Assassin when I hit the parry. I didn't miss the parry. It is what it is. It would have been really sick to get that kill, man. Would have been really, really sick. But you know what? It is what it is. We have some boss action now. Now, this is my first time ever taking a Doom boss before with Stubborn, with a Ghost. I've taken it with Siphon many times. And this is, at this point in the war, I'm not going to boost too big because even if this takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tries to get him down, we still won the war. So, you know, we're going to save our big boosts for when they actually matter. I am going to toss on a 150% tech boost and I think I put on a 20% boost because I have an expiring and also a power start 1 boost. And we're just going to try and nuke this guy down. We did leave up the shifting hazards node there, so I'm going to get a lot of passive furies if the RNG is there. At this point, I'm just going to be baiting out a heavy attack, and let's see how his special 2 does, dude. I got 1 passive fury, and the special 2 brought him down to about 65% health. And then, well, let's go back to that Man-Thing fight, alright? Remember when I figured out he has all those Mystic Dispersions on? Well, at this point right here, I realized, oh my god, this is the same guy, and he has Mystic Dispersion too. I also, really funny, I got heavy there. But this guy has 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion too. So that's not good, and that kind of throws a whole wrench in my plan. But I think we should be good to go, as long as I don't gain too many buffs, okay? I don't want them expiring. I gotta bait out this guy's special 1 here, and hopefully, okay, I don't get too many buffs in the process, but I have 3 of them on me right now, and he's not throwing his special 1. And now my buffs are about to fall off, but he tossed the special 1. Very nice. I got a shock, I got a dash back, and he's above a special 2. I have 1 more buff on me. If that thing goes away, he's popping up to a special 3. We gotta go for it. Go for the special 2. And the second hit doesn't crit. So we went for the 3rd one there. Gotta go right into the special 1. There's no other option. He's not dead yet. We gotta go in and pray he comes in on us. We got an intercept. We got a hold block, turtle up. Ah, dude, I just needed him to come in at me 1 more time. 1 more time, I needed him to come in at me. And that would have been it. And that would have been all she wrote. But, unfortunately, I took 2 really stupid, unfortunate deaths to the same guy. Great job, Jamie or James. Really, really nice. Placing 2 great defenders with 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. If you're watching this video, I don't know if you are. Both of these fights with 6,000 health remaining, 3% health. Doesn't feel good, man. It does not feel good to start the season like that. It feels great to start the season with a win, but for myself personally, it's like, well, those are 2 deaths that absolutely could have been avoided if I just played a little bit better. And now I know for the next time, it is what it is. Both of those deaths are on me. The Assassin one is arguable. The Doom one is definitely on me. But yeah, I mean, overall, dude, it was a decent war. It was a good war. From all of 4 Loki, it was a very good war. I think we were under 10 deaths for the entire war, so that's good. Battle Group 1 struggled a bit, but none of it was from bad matchups per se. It was just from user error and some other stuff that went on. But yeah, dudes, you know, that was War 1 of Alliance War Season 20. It was the first time taking a boss in 4 Loki, and next time I do have the Doom boss, I think I have a better idea of how to go about it. I changed my shirt, but don't worry, I still got the hat, still got the 2020 hat. So stats for this war against EMRAD, we have 6 kills and 2 deaths. Our solo rate right now is 75%. Uh-oh. What are we doing there? Get out of there, you. True difficulty rate is 7.98. I'm pretty sure that's kind of high. Solo rate bonus is -2 right now. We gotta fix that. Power rating is 4.44, and TDR per fight is 1.33. Of course, 0 units were spent. And I've decided that I am going to stop keeping track of the PR rank in Battle Group 1 for 4 Loki for a couple of reasons. Number 1, I don't really like the whole putting one person being better than the other amongst the same battle group. I feel like we're all a team, and it shouldn't matter who's above who. It should just matter that we're all improving week by week and just working together to find the best counters to things, and working as a battle group and as an alliance to achieve the same goal. Another reason is because I am an officer this season, and I do have a much larger say in what fights I do and don't take, so I could potentially influence that if I wanted to. You know, I can give myself the boss every single war and 3 mini bosses, and you know, a lot of easy fights in section 2 and section 1. If I wanted, obviously I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying I could do that. So that's not something that I want to be, you know, keeping track of and broadcasting this season at least. I'll tell you, for battle group, for the first war, I was 6th, okay, but from here on out I'm probably not going to be talking about that as much, so I put a little dash there. But yeah, dudes, that's going to be it for this war. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do your boy a favor and drop a like. Comment what you think about this new war season in the comment section below, and subscribe if you want to see a much better Ghost versus Doom boss takedown, hopefully sometime in the future. I'll be seeing you around.